Ready to sweat?
Are you ready to sweat? I didn't wear pants today, sorry.
Johnny from Knockout Fitness in West Hartford is here with this month's 5-minute fitness routine.
Yeah.
And you got rid of everybody else. It's just you.
Yeah,
are they all tied up with duct tape in a closet somewhere?
Yeah, you know, I just wanted all the spotlight for myself.
Just
they can call her Queen of Clean.
The Queen of Clean, exactly.
I had to clean up the mess.
All right, so what are we doing today?
So today we're going to be doing a lot of abs.
Oh.
We're not everybody's favorite, but we're going to keep it super simple.
Okay.
We're going to start off by, some seated exercises on the floor. All right, so anybody at any level can try it.
Okay.
And we can also make some modifications to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to start on the floor just to kind of demonstrate for everybody.
All right.
And we'll demonstrate 4 new ones.
Okay.
All right?
4 new ones, okay.
So again, you guys may be familiar with some of these before. All right. Like I said, I'm going to show you one version, and then I'm going to show you a modified version, okay? So first we're going to start off with a seated leg lift.
Okay.
All right, so you could start off with one leg at a time, depending on
that actually
your
does
fitness
something?
level. Oh, yeah. So
Really?
a lot of people really don't focus on, their inner hip flexors and groin strength.
Okay.
So actually, it's really important for a lot of athletes and anybody at any level, right?
Okay.
So like I said, so starting off with some seated leg lifts, and then if you want to intensify it just a little bit more, you could always lift both at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So next, we're just going to kind of run through these quick. We're just going to go to a reverse sit-up. All right. So a little bit different than your traditional sit-up. We're actually going to start from the top. You're going to try to keep those legs locked out, and then you're slowly just going to reverse without touching the ground, and then come right back up.
Oh, all right.
All right, so you kind of get like a little hold here, a little pause, a little tension on the abs, and then again, you sit right back up. All right, so again, you could also do the full sit-up where you actually go all the way down and all the way back. But again, the reason why we do it in reverse is to have that little pause in between where you strengthen your stabilizers.
And you should be checking in to make sure you are engaging your abs the whole time,
100%.
right?
So you actually want to feel the tightness. You want to use your breathing to help you out and make sure that you're actually getting something out of the workout.
Now, John, are there different parts of the abs, like upper abs and lower abs?
100%. So every way you change and move, so the difference between like a leg lift and a sit-up or even like anything rotating, all the focus is going to change depending on the movement that you're doing.
Okay.
Whether it's obliques or, like you said, like top half of your rectus abdominis, and so getting a little technical. But like I said, so super simple. That's what it's all about. All right, and then next we are going to go into a plank position.
I actually like planks.
I don't mind planks.
Yeah.
Planks aren't bad. Planks are kind of like the go-to, right?
Yeah.
Really good for posture and core strength. All right, it looks like Scott's coming down on this one. All right, everyone's doing it.
Oh, Nicole in a dress.
All right, here we go. All right, guys, so we're going to come back into a plank position. All right, so you're going to hold yourself nice and high on your elbows.
And your butt should be high, right?
No.
So yes and no, right? So you don't want to completely drop down.
Right.
You also don't want your butt in the air.
Okay.
All right, so you want everything to be straight from your neck all the way down to your toes.
If my body's shaking, is that a good sign?
That means you're doing something. Okay. All right. So, guys, I'm gonna add a little bit to it. All right. So all you're gonna do now from this position is you're gonna kick up one leg at a time.
Oh, gosh.
All right. So working your glutes, working your abs. All right. Having some fun, and it looks like you're doing a little dance move. All right. So you do this for 30 seconds. I guarantee that you're going to be burning up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are already feeling it.
Again after having a child 5 months ago.
Well, it's actually really important to be doing that type of stuff to help you re-strengthen your core.
Yeah.
I've never had
Get back into it.
I can feel it.
But yeah, guys, so like I said, keeping it super simple, making sure that you're doing all these exercises and keeping the abs and breathing all in check.
I have a question. You keep bringing up breathing.
Yes.
What is the best way to breathe when you're doing these exercises? Like, what's the proper way? Because I feel like some people don't know how to breathe and when to breathe.
Believe it or not, a lot of people actually have trouble when it comes to correct timing of their breathing.
Totally. My trainer's always like, breathe now.
Right. Like you want to blow out
exactly,
at different
when you wanna
times.
come in, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, so whenever, I always say this to make it super simple, right, is whenever you need the most energy, right, that's when you're typically breathing out. Right, so you stabilize, you focus, you want your abs to engage. You can probably get your abs to engage just by sitting here, taking one deep breath and then breathing out. right? I call it the candle test.
Okay.
So it's like if you can breathe out the candle with the hardest breath that you have, you'll probably feel like your abs engage after a little while.
So for example, when we were actually kicking our feet up in that plank, that's when you would breathe out?
Small, powerful little breaths in between. So
Okay.
it's like every time you lift up your leg, it's like you like breathe out and you get that leg to kick back right up.
I've never done a tease on my knees. Here we go. Johnny, thank you so much for being with us.
Of course, anytime, guys.
Here's how you can get in touch with the coaches at Knockout Fitness. They are knocking our core out already. We're feeling it.